What's up? Last time I gave this car a full service after 12 years of sitting. It now has new oil filter, new air filter, new fuel filter. I put new fuel inside, new coolant. So right now I'm really happy with the condition that it's in. However, today I want to check the timing belt and see what the condition is. But whatever the case may be, I'll be replacing it because it has 12 years, which I'm sure that it has been sitting. And I don't know how long before that it was used. It might have been 5, 10 years before that it hasn't been changed. So in theory, it could be like 17 years this timing belt hasn't been changed. So I'm going to briefly check it today, and let's see if a non-mechanic can change a timing belt. Now, if I do manage to change it, I think this car is ready to be driven. So for the next video, I'm planning to take it out and see if I die or not. Let's go. To be fair, it doesn't look that bad. Like what I can see from first impressions, there's a line here. This is probably caused by the cover which I took out from touching the cover. So doesn't seem too bad. I don't see any flaking. I don't see any oil residue or something like that. The belt also seems rubbery, but whatever the case may be, it has been a very long time since this timing belt has been changed. So time wise, it's still like a good idea to change it. To start the timing belt job, I have to take out the wheel so I can have access to the crankshaft pulley, the auxiliary belt, and some other things. So I'll jack up the car, take off the wheel, put it on jack stand, and I think that will be good. That's great. Now it's time to take out the airbox, then also remove the valve cover bolts and remove the valve cover. Airbox is out. Now there are 8 bolts on the valve cover, which I have to take out. Sorry about the dogs in the background. The valve cover is off. Later I'll clean it up a bit from both sides. To be honest, the camshaft doesn't look that bad. There is some scoring on some, but this car has more than, well, I'm not sure how many miles it has. On the clock it shows 272,000 miles, but I have a feeling that it has been reduced at some point. Now I have to loosen the alternator bolt so I can take the auxiliary belt out. The alternator is not moving at all. Even though I loosened all of the bolts, I'm just going to cut the auxiliary belt. There we go. Now it's time to remove the crankshaft pulley. It has 4 bolts, which are Allen keys. So let's take that out. Fuck. I'm having trouble with these Allen keys. I have managed to break this one open, but the other ones are pretty tough. The crankshaft pulley keeps moving. I have put a key here, then I have put a metal pole in it so that it holds the crankshaft pulley from moving, but I'm still having trouble. Second one is free. Yes. Yes, we got one more. I'll have to move the pulley again. If I manage to break this open, I'll be really happy, because I was starting to get discouraged. Fingers crossed. Let's see if I get it open. The last one. No! I think I stripped the head of the bolt. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I hate this shit. Fuck. I stripped this bolt. I don't know what to do now. Like, I don't know. I did it! I fucking did it. Yes, I did it. I had zero hope. I'll take it out and I'll show you what I did. It's moments like this where it's really hard when you're a beginner, when you strip a bolt, or when you're dealing with a bolt that doesn't want to come out. It's a fucking nightmare when you're a beginner, because you still don't have the skills necessary to fix it, if that makes sense. But I'm so glad the bolt came out, and the other 3 are already out. So let me show you what I did to take it out. I basically grabbed one of these Torx bits and then I hammered it onto the bolt. Let me show you how the bolt looks like. Here's the stripped bolt. As you can see, it's pretty bad, but we managed to get it out. I'll have to buy new bolts for the pulley. It's now day 2 of me trying to change the timing belt on this car, and I ran into a couple of issues. As you saw, I stripped one Allen bolt on the crankshaft pulley, but now the water pump pulley, I cannot take out the bolts. They're the same as the crankshaft pulley. They have Allen bolts. All of the guys I was watching on this job said, whatever you do, do not strip these bolts. But I'm at the point where I probably stripped 3 of the bolts on the water pump pulley. The water pump keeps moving, and I think I did the wrong thing by taking out the auxiliary belt before loosening all the bolts on the pulleys. And because of that, I had to improvise to hold the pulley. Here's what I did. As you can see, I have put a ratchet strap to hold the pulley, but whatever I do, the bolts keep stripping. So I don't know what to do. I'll probably have to call someone for help because I'm not sure if I can take out the bolts myself. We'll see. This is now day 3 of me trying to change the timing belt in this car. I'll try to take out the water pulley again. I have bought now the right tools. Here's what I bought. It's basically Allen key for a ratchet. So this is what I'll try to use and we'll see how it goes. Oh, I got one. Oh my god, I'm so glad. I loosened 2 of the bolts. Now it's time for the last one. I always have trouble with the last one. It's like bad luck I have. So I'll loosen the ratchet strap, then readjust the pulley so I have good access. Then I'll try the last bolt. Oh my god, yes, I cannot believe that I got all the bolts. It's fucking crazy. Look how much effort it took. So yeah, at least all of the bolts are now out. Let's take this pulley out, then remove this cover and we can get to the timing belt. I'm so excited. One stupid Allen bolt out. Second stupid Allen bolt out. Third stupid Allen bolt out. Pulley out. Cover for the timing belt out. Now it's time to remove this cover on the bell housing because there's a marker on it for top dead center. So we have to remove that. So basically when we want to find the top dead center for piston 1, we find the center for the injection pump, we find the top dead center on the bell housing. So let's go. What I'm doing now is rotating the crankshaft pulley, but it's really hard because it's a fucking diesel engine. I think we are getting close to it. Actually, I'm going to continue here. Let's see. I think we should be good. I think we're good, I'm not sure. I need to double check the YouTube video I was watching. Let's remove this. I got a new head cover gasket, so we don't need this. Now I have to find a way to wedge something here so the camshaft doesn't move. There's a specialized tool for this, which I don't have, which I don't think anyone has. But people just wedge some metal or something like that. Let me try. This is actually fucking great. I'm going to put this here and I'm going to add 2 zip ties here to the bolts so it doesn't move. This metal is unusually long, but it is what it is. I can cut it here, but I just don't want to waste time. I want to get this done as soon as possible. Okay, I'm sure this won't move. So we are lined up here. We are top dead center at number 1 piston. We are top dead center on the bell housing. And here's the notch in the pump. We are top dead center there as well. So let's go. Now we just need to add a screwdriver here, just so this pulley doesn't move. You just don't want it twisting around a lot. So now we can go ahead and cut the belt. Okay,
Here goes nothing, the point of no return. Yep. Never in my life I thought that I would be changing a timing belt. Old timing belt. Let's go. Now, sometimes, as far as the internet says, these can come out relatively easily. But in other cases, you have to loosen the engine mount, then jack the engine a bit. And it seems to me that mine will be a jack up the engine type of deal. It doesn't want to come out. Let's jack the engine up a bit. Going up. Now with the engine a bit up, I can take this out. As you can see, it's as easy as that. Here's the new timing belt. It feels high quality, but I wasn't looking for, I'm not saying I wasn't looking for a high quality one, but I was just give me a timing belt for a Golf Mk1. This is the new pulley. Okay, so that's in. Let's put the new timing belt. Okay, I put the new timing belt in. It was a bit difficult, but I managed to get it in. I put the new tensioner, I tensioned the belt. Now it's time to do a couple of revolutions on the engine by hand, so I can recheck all of the markings and we'll see if it lines up. If it does, I think we're good to go. I'm just going to get this metal thing out so the camshaft can move. Okay, that's it. Let's do this. I'm really hoping this works. Let me just briefly check everything again. It all seems okay. Let's go. Okay, we are good at the injection pump. We are good here. We are very off at the bell housing. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? I'm going to give it one more revolution. I'm gonna do it from here now. What? I used the wrong mark at the bell housing. Oh my fucking god. Let's go. No point in wallowing. I have to take the belt out again and refit it. Fuck it. It's now the day after I finished this car. What happened was, while I was putting on the timing belt, the crankshaft slipped, so it moved out of position. What followed was 10 attempts by me to fix it. I basically had to get the camshaft in timing, the crankshaft, and the injection pump. And I had to take out the timing belt and do them all separately. Anyways, I did that off camera because it took a while. Here's me rebuilding the car back up after I got the timing correct on the timing belt.
And here is the first start, whether the engine will break or not. Okay, as you can see, the car is working, and I'm so fucking proud of myself that I managed to do this, because a timing belt replacement is one of those jobs where all of the mechanics, like, say it's, well, not all of the mechanics, but I felt that it's kind of the job where it's really hard and really important, and if you don't have previous experience, it's hard to do. But as you can see, someone who doesn't have much mechanical experience can do it. So yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. So, and I'm glad I didn't blow up the engine. So yeah, see you in the next one. Peace out.